Can you hear me now? Okay, he can hear me, but we can't hear him.
Speak.
Y'all can't hear me?
Nah, we can't hear him.
Microphone.
We can't hear him.
All the volume is up. All his volume is up. I don't understand. That's on his side. If it's on his side.
Check your check your
Can you hear me now?
okay, now we can hear you. It was on your side.
Yeah, I had to take it off the Bluetooth off the speaker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got us going through all this fuss over here, thinking it's us, and it ain't even us. It's your ass. What the fuck is up, Vibez?
Say it again.
I said, what the fuck is up, man?
We outside. We outside. Started from the
You
bottom.
gotta
Now
get
we
your
here.
body right, so you ain't gotta be all in the camera, man.
Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Yeah.
What's the vibes? What's the vibes? What's the vibes, vibes?
We outside. We on the West Coast. West Coast.
I know, man. Before we even get started, let the people know who you are.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? You know what I mean? What's up, y'all, man? Good evening, good afternoon, whatever. I don't know what time, who's tuning in, but tune in. You know what I'm trying to say? It's Ringmaster Vibes. We outside representing the flex culture. Shout out to Peachez, the one and only, Fess up queen.
You
Talk
already
that talk.
know, man. So, man,
Yeah,
like, let's tune in, Vibes. Like, the flex culture is in, and then out of nowhere, you came. Like, so talk to us a little bit. Like, take us on a journey, a little bit of how you started dancing, and then how you got into the culture.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a long ass story. I'm gonna first start off by saying that I come from a talented family. You know what I'm trying to say? My father, he was in a band, you know what I'm trying to say? So I already grew up in the entertainment kind of energy of being around music, being around dance. My mother was a singer. My brothers, my sisters dance, my brothers dance, they make music too as well. And my brother, he was the one who was actually in a hustle scene, who was basically going out there hustling in Brooklyn and stuff and seeing the flex culture and stuff. Like when y'all was doing B-Cat and all of that stuff, he was already in Brooklyn, already doing the Brook Up, because he was in Brooklyn hustling. So he was getting the energy of what y'all was promoting, what the culture was, and coming back home and doing the Brook Up. You know what I'm trying to say? Hitting the squeegee and all of this stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this was like, I say 1999, 2000. I wasn't doing the flex style or Brook Up style. You know what I'm trying to say? I was just doing dancehall, like with all the dancehall dances that was out at that time. But my brother was heavy with the Brook Up. And
what's your brother's name?
My brother's name is Future Israel. You know what I'm trying to say? But he had to change his name Future after Future came out. But Ben had that name Future before Future was big. You know what I'm trying to say? So shout out to, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't say I wouldn't be me, but it would be a big part of me that would be missing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this flex culture and me being involved, he had a big influence. Even still now, if you get him, you throwing a tune right now, he'll start going crazy. You know
okay.
But freaking so what happened is how we got more into it is because, well, first of all, you know that era where a lot of people that came from your generation, they felt like when y'all started getting older, it started breaking ways where a lot of y'all felt like y'all couldn't be a gangster and dance at the same time. So a lot of people stopped dancing. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of people.
Not really. I think life kicked in because niggas still was being gangsters and dancing. Trust and believe. Niggas was still knocking niggas out and dancing.
Of course. But it was still a few lump sum of people like, nigga, you still doing that dancing shit, nigga? You know what I'm trying to say? So my brother, he kind of felt in that category of feeling like you couldn't be a gangster and you couldn't dance as he started getting older. So he kind of strayed away from dancing and just stayed on that lifestyle. You know what I'm trying to say? But I kind of stood on that weight where he left off at. So my family, we was homeless at the time. And we had went to the EAU. And when we had went to the EAU, that's where we met Quiet Storm family. You know what I'm trying to say? And originally, Quiet Storm was originally supposed to be teaching my brother more flexing and more broke up shit, not me. You know what I'm trying to say? And when we had went from the EAU to the shelter and stuff, we was leaving and we was saying bye to Quiet Storm family because we were like about to go part ways. And then we go inside this van and then they like, yo, we're waiting for one more family and stuff. After we get this one family, and we're going to drive off. So after we already said bye to Quiet Storm family and all of that stuff, the family that we was waiting for out of that whole entire building happened to be Quiet Storm family. So Quiet Storm, after we said bye to all of them, they come inside the van like, oh, what the heck? Yo, like we was just saying peace to y'all. Now we get in the same van. And they wind up taking us to an area where we all both saw where we both was living at and all of that stuff. So now we're in the same area. This was in Best Stop we used to get off at Ralph. So now we used to go and chill all the time at Quiet Storm family house and stuff. And like I said, he was teaching my brother really how to dance and whatnot and stuff.
So at that time, how many kids did Quiet Storm have?
I think he had only one at that time. I think it was
one
Junior.
Out of the bunch?
Out of the whole bunch. I think he only had Junior at this time.
Okay.
Yep. I could be wrong. Junior probably could have came very shortly after that, or he had Junior already.
Okay.
So he probably did. I'm not gonna lie. He probably did. I don't know, but I know he was definitely dating Junior mom for sure.
Okay.
For sure, or maybe he was just talking to her. But then, we had moved away, and then I remember wanting to go back and see his family because like a year or two passed, and I didn't know whether they were still living there or not. So I randomly, because we had moved back to Staten Island, my family moved back to Staten Island. So I randomly, just out of nowhere, just took the boat, train, and bus, not even knowing if they were still living there or not, to see if they was actually still living there. It was still living there.
Wow.
But Quiet Storm wasn't there that day. So freaking I had came back another month to see if he'll be there or whatever. And when I came back, Quiet Storm was there. And he got so, from the last time I saw him to that time, he got dirty at dancing. He moving, he doing floor glides, connecting. He showed me Battle Fest DVDs. He showed me Battle Fest 1, Battle Fest 2. I'm watching Snow, Kit Kat, Boo Boo, Ring, Professor, Dollars, fucking Bison, Bugs, all these niggas going.
Okay.
For the first time I'm watching the yeah, I'm looking like he's showing me the main event DVDs. I'm looking like, yo, the fuck is this? This shit is all the way different. I don't know what's going on, but I want to learn this shit. I want to learn.
Okay.
And fucking that's my brother. My brother, he already stopped dancing, but now I'm looking at this shit like, yo, this is it. Because I was already into shot to dancing heavy. You know what I'm trying to say? My sisters was already doing choreographies and hip hop type of dancing. What's that that dance competition that's in the Bronx? All Stars.
All Stars.
All Stars. My sisters was already performing in there. My brothers was still he was still dancing, but not seriously. You know what I'm trying to say? But we was still going mild with shot to dancing and all of that shit.
Right.
But when I saw flexing, I'm looking like that shot to dance don't got nothing on this shit. This shit is different. And
definitely two different lanes.
And my brain couldn't wrap around how could you sit there and create from scratch new material consistently. I couldn't understand that because shot to dancing was it was a dance. You do it repetitively. You know what I'm trying to say? Flexing is no particular type of one movement. This is the dance. It's a whole range of where you can go with your style. You know what I'm trying to say? You can go wherever you want. It's like free form.
It's different. It's different. It's different lanes as far as what you can do.
Exactly. So then freaking I started getting serious with the flexing, and before I got into the flex style, I was already double jointed. Like I was already doing stuff like that in school, taking my shoulder out of the socket, trying to do the little David Blaine shit where I twist my arm all the way around. Yeah, I was doing that before I was into the dance style.
Okay.
So when I got into the dance style, it was kind of easy for me to just start bone breaking. Like, so Quiet Storm had I started getting better and shit. Quiet Storm had moved to Queens. And then that's when I started like being introduced to like a lot of other people like Twan the Dawn. We had came out
Twan is definitely a slept on dancer. And I feel
mm-hmm,
like he doesn't really get his respect.
mm-hmm. If
And
it
a
wasn't
lot
for
of niggas don't even know who Twan is. Like, that ass though. When you say Twan, niggas be like, who? Like, a lot of niggas don't know who Twan is. And that's crazy.
Yup,
It's bad,
collateral.
though.
Way from collateral days.
Like, Twan is really one of those. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so Twan, a lot of people don't know, but Twan was the first person to really teach me bone breaking. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
not because he was a bone breaker, just because he was showing me all the moves. He was like, yo, you know how to do the X? I'm like, the fuck is the X? Nigga grab my arms and put my arms in the fucking X. And he was like, nah, you going, you going. Nah. And I'm looking like, oh, I guess I could do it. I don't know. He said, yo, you could do the up top X. I'm looking like, what the fuck is the up top X? And then grab my arms, put my shit in the up top X. Nah, I started going mad. And literally almost a lot of the breaks that he was naming, my arms could already do. I never knew what the name was. I never did them before, but my shits was literally just that fucking loose. So freaking that's when we came up with around that times when we came up with Visible Threat and stuff. Show Off, Wave, Little Wave, Steps, Rude Boy. Who else was in fucking Visible Threat? I guess Hulk.
Okay.
And then fucking now I started getting a little bit more serious. We got the team and stuff, and I never thought I had the confidence to battle in the ring, because when that day I told you about, when Quiet Storm showed me those Battle Fest DVDs, the Brooklyn crowd was fucking nuts. I said, there's no way I'm going to be able to dance in front of these people. There's no way. I don't, number one, I don't got the confidence to dance in front of this crowd. Two, they don't even look like the crowd that would cheer for me. That's how I felt when I was watching it.
So who was your first battle when you came on the scene?
So my first battle was with Soup.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the crazy part is I feel like I was getting more credit than what I felt I deserved. You know what I'm trying to say? I felt I didn't feel I was as good as people said that I was. You know what I'm trying to say? And when I had battled that day, I wasn't even supposed to battle that day. Originally, Soup, I forgot who Soup was supposed to battle, but Soup, his battle didn't show up. And Reem had basically said to me, like, yo, Soup battle didn't show up. I need you to battle. I'm looking like, I ain't come to battle. I'm not prepared to battle. This is my first
You
battle.
just came as a spectator.
Huh?
You was just a spectator.
I wasn't, yeah, kind of, but I was already in that, I already auditioned for Battle Fest and stuff, and I made it past the audition. So he was separating up everyone who he picked at the auditions.
Yeah.
He was putting them in. Remember they had seasons in Battle Fests.
Okay.
So I wasn't supposed to be in that one. I was supposed to be in the next one.
Okay.
So when Soup Battle didn't show, they made me battle, but I wasn't prepared to battle that day. At least I felt I wasn't prepared to battle that day. When I wanted to come in, I wanted to showcase exactly how I want to showcase with the outfit, how I want look like how I want to look, dance like how I wanted to dance, and it just wasn't prepared. But
Okay.
Reem, I'm not going to front. Reem had gave me this type of energy where it was like he basically told me if I don't dance today, that I'm never going to dance in Battle Fest ever.
Wow. Wow. What type of fucking ultimatum was that?
This is what he told me. I'm
That
young.
was crazy.
I'm like 15 or 16 years old at the time. And in my brain, you know, I was a real goody two-shoe type of boy. Didn't smoke, didn't drink. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I never touched drugs at that time. Never smoked. I didn't, none of that. I was low-key kind of a pushover, like a little nerd. You know what I'm trying to say? So when he had said that,
little weirdo ass nigga. Little weirdo.
You know what I'm trying to say? I was still a crumpet too. I had like the little beads, the little beach beads around my fucking neck and all that weird shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? But fucking I kind of felt deterred, like, damn, I don't want to miss my opportunity to perform at Battle Fest. Everybody is new to me at this time. So I didn't know who to value and who not to value, what to take serious and what not to take serious. So I battled, even though I was unprepared, even though I felt like I was peer pressure to fucking dance when I felt like I wasn't prepared for the fucking day. I did it anyways.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? And I really wanted to, I never really labeled myself as a bone breaker. Everyone just labeled me as a bone breaker because that's what
you did.
That's what they gravitated to the most of what I did. Because if you see the first round, I didn't really bone break. I didn't bone break at all. Because you got to remember, I came from Quiet Storm, and the most appealing moving was more. I liked the movement more than bone breaking at the time. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
That's what I want to do. I want to move, but I still wasn't as good as moving. But my arms was mad loose. So the first round, Soup washed me up. Not gonna lie. He washed me up.
And then you tapped in second round.
Second round, took the shirt off. I said, oh yeah, I gotta get crazy on board real fast. Crazy on board. Took off the shirt, started bone breaking. You can even see Aaron's and Bones on the camera in the background going crazy. Like, nah, who the fuck is this young nigga going mob with the breaks? He going
not his own team going crazy for you. Not his own man's in them. Damn, family.
So they going mob for the breaks and stuff. So that's kind of how that day, from that day on, everybody kind of just labeled me as a bone breaker. Like, oh, this nigga he hitting breaks that we never saw before. And then I was into crumping too. I was
you was bringing that shit. You bought a lot of, you bought the TJ Rockers and all of them to flexing. Yeah, you did. You did. Yo ass.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, when I was mixing, flexing, and crumping, I remember my first crump battle, niggas told me I automatically lost because these are the rules of crumping. You can't mix flexing with crumping. They said tie-dyes, this is the rules. But if you look at crumping now, they got hat
You
tricks.
look at every fucking style now. Every style now has some part of flexing in it.
Every style.
Every fucking style, and this shit is really grinding.
I'm not gonna lie, P. I could be over exaggerating.
Bro, you're not over exaggerating.
But
especially with the street dance. From turfing to light feet to fucking.
That's what I was about to say right there. Even down to light feet, you want to hear something funny? So before light feet was doing hat tricks, I used to street perform on the train. And I started noticing I was making more money doing hat tricks during my show.
Okay.
And I believe it was, I don't know if it was the Waffle House crew. It was one of the main light feet crews. And they used to run into my shows when I was street performing on the train. And I started seeing slowly but surely, they started adding hat tricks into their shows because they noticed that I was making money doing it. You know what I'm trying to say?
So basically, you trying to tell me right now that they started off for you. You started the wave with the niggas with the hat tricks. So when they came to Showtime, it was because of you?
That's how I feel because
I'm gonna ask them that too, because next month is Life Feed month. So I got all of them. I got a couple of names coming up here. So that's gonna be interesting to ask them that.
I'm telling you, because I just noticed that slowly but surely they started adding hat tricks in their shows, but they was running into me watching my shows, and they're like, "Oh, this nigga making money on the train," and I never really had a problem with them doing it because
Fighters.
They was cool peoples and shit. You know what I'm trying to say? They show love. I show love. You know what I'm trying to say? And I see them trying to get their money, take care of their family, take care of themselves. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? We trying to get it. So it wasn't like no hate type of thing, but I noticed that when they started doing that, they started going back to their culture and started battling and started doing these moves in the battles now.
Even though they've been doing the shoe, but the glide and shit, they added the glides to it. Yo, let me. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. You hear me? I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
So boom. So now I would say Visible Threat started getting big. Show Off started battling. He battled Scorp, battled Fess 6, won mod on Scorp. Started doing the hat trick.
So you bodied Soup.
Honestly, I'm not going. My honest opinion.
Not bodied, but let me rephrase that, please. Oh, please, let me rephrase that because niggas always swear I'm coming for niggas. I don't like niggas, so please let me rephrase that because I don't got the fuck time. Okay, so you battled. Did you win or lose?
I think Soup had beat me. So
Soup beat you for that battle. Yeah. Then you riled up Scorp.
No, what's his name? Show Off had wild up Scorp.
So I'm asking you, who the fuck? What was the lineup? So what was your first W? Who you got your first W again?
My first. I'm not gonna lie. As I was coming in, I was taking a lot of L's.
Why? Why do you think you were taking L's? Do you think it was, and be real, do you think it was a hidden agenda or you just thought niggas didn't want to see you?
It had a lot to do with my confidence. I wasn't as confident as I am now. You know what I'm trying to say? I was very nervous. Like a lot of things.
So where would you say you started knowing like, yo, I'm nice?
Bones.
When you battled Bones?
When I battled Bones.
Shout outs to Bones the Machine.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because I was still nervous when I battled him. I was looking like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because Bones is Bones. You know what I'm trying to say? The Bones go mod. And I was still in between trying to find myself within my style. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I was trying to mix crumping with flexing. I was trying to be original. I was trying to practice on moving and stuff because I know he couldn't move, and that's what I love to do. I was trying to practice on gliding.
At that time, Bones was just a bone breaker. He couldn't do nothing else.
Oh yeah, Bones to me, he was just a connector and bone breaking. You know, even I still feel right now he's just good at what he do. Bone breaking, connecting, hat tricking.
I could dig that.
You know what I'm trying to say? He's just good at what he do. You know what I'm trying to say? But I wouldn't really call Bones like a mover or, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't really see him going mad with the brook up and snapping and stuff. I'm not saying he can't do it, but I never really saw him go crazy with the brook up or nothing. I'm not going to front. It was one cipher. I don't know if it was Battle Fest award show. And I think he hit some brook up mod and he actually did go. I didn't even know it was him. And his foundation looked pretty clean that time on stage. I was like, oh,
pretty clean. Nigga said pretty clean. It looked pretty clean. Now he went mod. It looked pretty clean.
I'm trying to be as honest as I can about anything. So I ain't no hater.
Okay, so now let me ask you this: as you were
credit when credit due, if you're not good in this area and you good in this area, I'm not gonna say you whack in both areas. I'm gonna say where you nice at, and I'm gonna say where you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay. So after that, right? After you did that, you started getting lit. How did you get? Because It's like you bypassed a lot of niggas that was waiting to be ringmasters.
And let me tell you how that happened.
And you bypassed niggas, and out of nowhere now was Ringmaster Vibez. And I even was like, what the fuck? Ringmaster Vibez?
A lot of niggas didn't like me when I became Ring. I'm not going front.
I ain't gonna hold you. What I will say is I feel like when you became Ring, your style upgraded OD.
For sure.
Fucking D. Your style upgraded OD. OD.
And why it upgraded a lot? It was a lot to do with confidence. Once again, you know what I'm trying to say?
Who gave you the confidence? You said Bones. After you battled Bones, were you Ring when you battled Bones?
I was still. No, I was actually. Was I Surface? I went through 3 phases. I was Visible Threat first.
Who the fuck was in the Visible Threat?
Who was? Say it again.
Who was in that group?
It was me. Quiet Storm, Little Brother Relic, Show Off, Rude Boy, Steps, Wave, Little Wave, Bad News.
He's bad news all around. Go ahead. Fuck you talk about bad news. But I'm not even no disrespect. I've never considered him a dancer. Like, I don't know. He's I still
fuck with him because out of everybody from Visible Threat, he's the only one that never really switched up on me. Still to this day, Quiet Storm. I still love.
I love Bad News. Like I love him. He come with his skinny legs and the jeans. Like you feel me? And I'll be like, all right, Bad News.
Oh, Wave 2. I'm not going front. Wave 2, Wave and Little Wave 2. You know what I'm trying to say? Every time I see him too, it's always love when I see him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I can't get with. Yeah, some niggas I put in the box for real. I don't know. Some people say like I be bugging, but I feel like it's hard to please me. Only because I watch real dancing outside of this street dance shit.
Right.
And niggas go Zod. Like, so it's like with what they do. So it's like, yeah. Like you feel me, but okay, you got your confidence up with Bones.
So Bones, this is how I became Ringmaster. So I basically left Visible Threat because when the dance team started getting big, because everybody started battling, Wave started battling Battle Fest, Little Wave, Mugen was my student. I taught him how to flex, I taught him how to bone break and all of that shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But so Mugen, when he had came in. One thing I was getting mad about Mugen, he was doing a lot of my new breaks before I got a chance to show him. I'm like, yo, bro, like, why you didn't even ask me to use my break, bro? You just out here just showing niggas my breaks, like
the flex world doesn't do that. So if that's what you were looking for, like you're bugging the fuck out. You know how many niggas is downloading niggas right now, looking in the ring like niggas? You think niggas is asking niggas, "Hey, bro, can I use that move with my?"
And that shit used to get me hot because in my brain is looking like I'm not sitting here and trying to make up. See, the thing when I came up on flexing, I wasn't one of them flex dancers that always, even down to Quiet Storm, I never really just took moves. You know what I'm trying to say? I wanted to learn how to be original, the best way. You know what I'm trying to say? Now I'm getting to the point where I'm older in life and I'm more mature, where I kind of don't mind learning a little bit from somebody. You know what I'm trying to say? Because sometimes you got to be a student sometimes. But I didn't have that mentality as a kid because I never wanted to give anyone the opportunity to say that I'm the reason why Vibez look like this and I'm the reason why Vibez look like that, because niggas will run with that shit like they made you and they'll do it in an ignorant way. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't like talking bad about people, but Reem is a prime example of saying, yo, I'm the reason why I'm the reason.
No disrespect though. Shout out to Reem and Battle Fest, but the way you said that has me weak. Go ahead.
Cause your man Reem always swear if it wasn't for him, no one would be anywhere. Like, bro, like
I mean, do you feel that way?
I mean, I definitely feel he paved the way for a lot of people.
I feel like he opened the doors for some dancers, but not for all. Not for all.
Of course. But
not for all.
Not for all, one, and for two, it's that boastful energy that I'm talking about people. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that boastful energy
And
I'm
nigga
talking about.
said hello.
Yeah, because you hopped off the camera real fast.
I know, because he's fixing the camera now. I'm back.
But it's that boastful energy that I'm talking about, that people do it in a negative like they'll behind closed doors, they talking with other people saying like, yo, I'm the reason why I got to this level. And they'll say it like in a disgusting manner. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. And that's the part that I don't like. You know what I'm trying? I'm a genuine, everything I do it in a genuine manner. I try to be as respectful as possible. But just because I'm like that, don't mean other people is like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Uh-huh.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So boom, so Visible that started getting big, and people started getting like boastful with their energy and stuff.
Yeah, because a lot of the names you named was hitting the Battle Fest stage.
Yeah,
that's when we were getting introduced to the little wave and the wave.
I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it a tall band. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we grown men now. The nigga Rude Boy was always coming up to me every session that we had, doing my moves and showing, yo, Vibez, look at, I could do it now. And he's doing all my hat tricks. And then you just doing all my hat tricks, and you going in the battles, and then you just doing my shits. Like,
so you saying some of your hat tricks, Rude Boy got? Oh,
a lot of my shits he was doing. He was just taking my Rude Boy started doing hat tricks because of me. He came onto the crew.
So what was he doing before that?
He was doing his little robot shit. His New Jersey dancing.
Yo, and that's crazy because I got Rude Boy coming to my show. So I gotta ask him that one. Yeah. That's gonna be the spice. Wow, it's a lot of spice for that conversation.
Like, keep it a buck, Rude Boy. Was you taking Vibez hat tricks and showing it to him in his face and trying to get his approval, and then doing it in the ring?
Not showing it to him in his face.
Because it felt like after he'll show it to me, I'm not an asshole. So I kind of felt like I was put in a predicament to either I was gonna be an asshole and be like, yo, why are you doing my moves? Or I was not gonna say nothing, like, oh, okay, cool. And it seemed like once I said, oh, okay, cool, it was like, and his brain, what it seemed like to me, was like, okay, Vibez gave me the okay.
Is that one of the reasons you like started bone breaking more, even though you still did hat tricks, but you bone breaks more?
No, not necessarily. I was always going crazy with both. It's just, when I got inside the ring, I felt like I never really executed all the other little things that I wanted to work on and stuff. And what I was like so good at doing mostly, even when I get nervous, is bone breaking, just because I used to street perform a lot, and that used to make the money a lot. That and hat tricks. So whenever I get nervous or when I'm overthinking, I know y'all gonna cheer for the breaks. I know y'all cheering for that. My arms is hella loose. I got breaks I never saw before. So, you know what I'm trying to say? So boom. So I remember Quiet Storm has said something like, yo, if y'all start coming late to rehearsals, we're gonna start kicking people off the crew. And I kind of felt the way because, number one, I've been there from day one. So why am I put in that category? And I'm traveling from fucking Staten Island to Jamaica, Queens, boat, train, bus, after school.
Wow.
You know what I'm trying to say? So for somebody telling me that, and other niggas that's in the crew, they live down the fucking block. They could take a train from another fucking borough. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, y'all niggas is right there. So I felt the way, like, niggas is threatening to kick niggas off the fucking crew if niggas is late. The fuck is going on? And then I had like a little attitude one time, but it was like a little play attitude because, you know, we still dancers. And they basically, I came late and they ciphered me. I had to battle everybody. I had to battle Show Off, Storm, Smooth, and Smooth was moving like he already knew I had no more rounds left, and he was trying to go extra hard, like that night at your crib, Peachez. You remember that night?
I can't. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. He can hear me, but I can't hear him. Just play it regular because I can't hear him. So
you can't hear me?
No, hold on. It's not you. It's us. Hold on.
Big talk chopper. Money make we talk a lot.
Okay, I can hear you now, bro. All
right.
So you have to battle everybody in the crew. Just now I was reading your lips for like 2 minutes. I heard everything you said, but I read your lips.
Nah, you mod if you did that.
You feel me? I did. You said you had to battle Show Off, and you was taking the bus, the train to Staten Island, and niggas said they was gonna kick you out the team, and you was like, "What? Fuck out of here!" Niggas live down the block. I read all of that from you talking dead ass. I'm gangster. So
nah, you weren't mine.
You could. I won't read lips around niggas.
You weren't mine.
Like a motherfucker.
So boom. So at this time, this is when Sheik just stepped onto the field. So Sheik had just battled Bones.
I can't even. We're not even. You getting in my fault, bro. You can the sound from that's not even going up and down no more. Okay. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
Sheik had just battled Bones and stuff, so Sheik name was buzzing. And remember, I told you Mugen was my student. So Mugen, he never even came down with Visible Threat. He was so fiended out about Sheik, the nigga was already trying to be underneath Sheik from Rip.
Okay.
So the nigga, I basically I kind of quit Visible Threat. I didn't want to be Visible Threat because it had so much new people. I really didn't like their energy. People like Rude Boy. I'm sorry. It didn't seem, and I'm not saying it's not that I didn't like them as a person or a human being. They was regular outside. They're cool people. But it felt like I was watching people coming because Visible Threat was getting big. So I was watching people wanting to come and learn and download our style, and it was no genuine intentions of, because Visible Threat, Quiet Storm, I looked at him like as a dad. You know what I'm trying to say? He put me on the street performing. He showed me the ropes, his family, know my family. So how I treated Visible Threat, I treated it as like a family. So I never had no intentions on being around anyone from Visible Threat just to have a game. So I feel like once I learned this, now I can step up in the flex world now after I learned this from this person. I didn't care whether I learned something or not. It was my family to me. And I felt like a lot of people was coming on the crew with these intentions that wasn't genuine. And I felt like people like Rude Boy was one of those people. Steps.
Yo, you keep saying Rude Boy, bro. Rude Boy, I can't wait till I get Rude Boy up here. I'm telling you. Because you keep saying Rude Boy, Rude Boy. Anybody out there listening, tell Rude Boy to tap in. Because Bob said you stole his hat and you came and asked him permission. And you ain't even asked permission. Like you came and showed him the tricks, didn't even ask boy permission.
At all, he just came in. He wasn't doing hat tricks until he met me.
So now
that's a fact.
We're gonna get back to how. Okay, so who even brought you to Ringmaster?
That's what I'm telling you right now. So Sheik was Surface. So Mugen became Surface to be underneath Sheik. So when I had left Visible Threat, Mugen was like, yo, come join Surface. I'm looking like, that nigga Sheik is a gangster.
So you was a crew hopper?
I did. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it happened. Don't do that, P.
You was a crew hopper?
Don't do it. I wasn't trying
to
be.
You named like 4 teams, bro.
Nah, don't do that. It's only 3 teams. It went from Visible Threat to Surface to Ringmasters.
Bro, wasn't you mutant with Professor?
No, I was never mutants with Professor.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Calm down, Mike. Because every time niggas start talking BSV shit, he start wilding. Calm the fuck down. Okay? The fuck. All right. So you come, Sheik brings you, And
so
now,
basically, so Mugen was trying to get me to be down with Surface. I didn't want to be down with Surface because I didn't know Sheik, but I assumed that this nigga was like a gangster. I'm looking like, yo, this nigga's a full-fledged gangster. I'm not trying to hang out with this nigga. Probably done shot somebody. Like, I don't know.
Sheik was from the bush. He played and he had a squad with him, yo. I swear, I don't know where Sheik is. I miss him so much.
I just talked to him just the other day.
Literally. Where the fuck is he, bro?
He doing his thing. He getting his little money. You know what I'm trying to say? He making music and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't need, small world, bro. His cousin was chilling with my sons for the longest.
Which cousin?
Mark.
I don't know that one.
His cousin Mark, JR.
JR.
Yeah. That's Mark is JR little brother. You feel me?
Oh, so, okay.
All right. So they know my kid. So he was like, he came to my crib one day like, yo, Mama Love. I said, what's up? He was like, yo, you know my cousin? And I'm like, who your cousin? Like, he was like, nah, Mama Love, you really know mad people. Like, and I'm like, nigga, who your cousin? He like, Sheik, he did. I said, nah, Sheik not your cousin, bro. He said, that ass, Sheik is my cousin. I said, yo, that's crazy. That's my man's, bro. It's so crazy. I miss Sheik so much because as I look at Rick Owens now, Sheik was been wearing those shits years ago. Like when he went, when Ringmasters went, I think to Italy or some shit. Listen, when Ringmasters went to Italy, he was like, yeah,
please. About these shits?
No, I'm talking about the Rick Owens.
Rick Owens? Which
that one? Everybody wearing right now.
Oh, in fact, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The black and white shits.
Yeah, they was high top, right?
Years ago. Years ago, and niggas was laughing at him like, yo, those shits is ugly. No funny shit. Cause niggas was at my crib. He pulled up with them shits on. He like, niggas is wild and they don't even know what these shits is. These shits supposed to buck. These shits supposed to bag, bro. I said, yo, them shits is different though. You feel me? Now, years later, everybody got a pair of Rick Owens.
That's how I feel about the fucking posits. I remember when I wore the posits to California, everybody in LA said the posits was ugly. They said them shits was fucking ugly. But now you go to West Coast, niggas got deposits. Niggas didn't even like Fonto leaves in the West Coast. Now niggas is smoking Fonto.
Everybody drives off of what the East do. But so as you proceed, go ahead.
So boom. So I didn't want to be down with Surface or be down with Sheik because I thought he was a fucking gangster. But then I was street performing.
He is a gangster. Don't take that from my son.
I know.
Don't take that from my son. My son is all the way a fucking official. You hear me? I'm telling you, I done seen it.
Oh, I saw
in person.
I saw that nigga beat up a grown ass fucking nigga that was talking.
Sleep. Shout out to Sheik.
Your man Sheik was hopping with one
his
leg.
Sister mamas, his mother, like I love that fam. Like
your man Sheik was hopping with one leg for a whole block. He was like, "Either you gonna take this kick or you gonna take this punch, nigga. Pick one."
That's crazy. So as now your ringmasters,
boom. So I was street performing on the J train and I saw Sheik one day randomly. Mm-hmm. And I had a conversation with him and his personality.
Of course, he either took you to Dawn crib or Gutter crib.
Nah, he actually took me to his crib. He told me, but not yet though, because this one he had moved to Jamaica, Queens.
Okay. He
wasn't ringmaster
smoking
yet.
On the roof.
He was.
Fly through the window with smoke on the roof. I'm telling you, niggas ain't been chilling like we chill. This one, yo, let me stop. I'm gonna let you talk because niggas be trying to act like I've been with the elites, man. Every elite.
That roof that you talking about is where that's where I first got high. And smoked my first weed.
That roof was infamous.
Yo, I'm done with you.
Infamous for that roof. Climb through the window. Niggas is dancing, recording vids, all type of shit up there. Shit me or kid me. That roof.
Yo.
Nah, we used to have a ball up there.
So boom. So when I met him, I'm looking like, yo, this nigga hella cool. And not only that, he had mad respect for me. He was like, yo, I keep on telling niggas vibes like you.
So humble.
You one of the future niggas that's gonna take flexing to another level, my nigga. Like you mixing crumping with flexing, like that's fucking crazy to me. You over here doing crump bone breaks on the fucking floor and shit. Like I keep on telling people about you that she about to be one of the new young gunners that's gonna be going mob. And I was surprised because, like I said, I felt like I had a lot of work to do because I was always working on so much shit. So the fact that he was giving me that much credit, I was like, oh shit. And he's a cool nigga too. I could fuck with the nigga. So then I started hanging out with Sheik, and then I turned surface from there. You know what I'm trying to say? Because he asked me to be down with the crew or whatever. So then, long story short, Sheik kept on battling, and his name was, he was like the modest young nigga out.
And he was bringing this whole Flatbush. Like, it's only a couple of dancers that can say they bought the hood behind them, bro. And she is only a couple of dancers, bro. She, Boo Boo, fucking Kels and Jeezy, fucking these niggas, Polo and Kevin, when they was bringing bullies out, like niggas was so I give it to niggas. Only a couple of niggas that you could make hood niggas come and watch that dancing shit for hours, bro.
That's a fact.
Only a few, and Sheik was one of them. I never seen so many Flatbush niggas a day in my life.
Yep. And to
that's when niggas almost beat up Justin. Fucking Reed cousin. I think somebody threw a chair or some shit. They jerked Sheik. They jerked Sheik. I think he was bad. I forgot who he was battling, bro.
That's fucking. It
was at Amazura. It was at Amazura. I think was that Amazura? Yeah.
Niggas hit somebody with the chair.
That was his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit Reed cousin with the chair, bro. I think that was the battle fest.
That wasn't the day he battled Rated R.
Was that the day?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
A lot of shit that happened.
So you saw him, he brought you to the crib.
Yeah, so I started getting cool with him. Long story short, his name started getting like big, and then fucking Ringmasters was basically trying to recruit Sheik and shit. And this was at the time Ringmasters already did America's Best Dance Crew. Niggas is kind of like in
they was on their way to, I think, Paris or Italy.
Something like this is a little bit before that, but this is when gigs started popping off for the flex culture because they broke that barrier. So Sheik,
here you go. Well, all right, because the barrier really was already.
Whoa! Not in the sense of like that, but I mean. For
respect, but
for
Mark
the coach, because Mark and all of them, they still been booking jobs.
Was already out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Vibes.
Oh. What's going on, Vibes?
Your phone was acting.
Oh, he's gone for a second.
Okay, he's gone. We're going to get him back. But, yeah, I mean, like he was saying, Ringmasters did break a lot of barriers as far as introducing it more street dance-wise. Like, you feel what I'm saying? As far as choreography, Mark was already outside. Like, you feel me? Mark was outside. Mark was in the building. Mark was already dancing with niggas of caliber. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, somebody called me and messed up my whole signal.
Okay.
But I was basically saying more so in the world really started knowing a lot more about the flex culture.
Yeah, that's what I just said when you was away. I said I will give it to Ringmasters because Ringmasters brought more of the street dance to the dance world. Mark was there, but Mark wasn't really. Mark was merging flexing and choreo.
Right.
That's what Mark was doing. Mark was jamming, flexing, and choreo. He put more on the choreo side than the flexing side.
Right.
So when Ringmasters came, it was straight more gutter. You really saw flexing. You saw the bone breaks. You saw the glides. You saw the position. You saw the hat tricks. Like, you feel me? You saw the connects. You saw the bone breaks. So like you saw firsthand the street level of dance more than, like I said, Mark got commercial, which was great because now he was merging, which a lot of people still can't do to this day. Like you, Nugs, Slick, you got Hobby now, y'all got Mark, you feel me? Y'all definitely elites because not a lot of people can mix the N1, N2, N3 because we don't go off of beat, off of numbers. We go off of feeling of the music. And we find what beat, because reggae has so many beats in them. People, some dancers find the most hidden beat and hit that. Some people find the most obvious beat and hit that. You feel me? So yeah, that was crazy. But the Ringmasters y'all did bring a feel, and I'm really upset that y'all niggas is Thraga now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. You know me. This is Fess Up. Like, y'all, everybody, the only people still in the lane is you, Slick, Nugget, and that's it. Everybody else is in a fucking win. Like, and this shit baffles me. Like, it really does, and it makes me mad because y'all the niggas that's supposed to be teaching the classes. Y'all the niggas, like, let's be for real. Like, bro, I'm always searching with this dance shit because people don't really understand the method to my madness. But if people really would get in tune with what I be trying to do, bro, we niggas could really take flexing to another fucking level. But people be so fucking ignorant, and it really grinds my fucking gears. Like, it does, bro. It grinds my gears because I feel like y'all as Ringmasters as a whole could have been the big group. From flexing still out there. Like, niggas, like, come on, like, no disrespect. Niggas gonna hate me, but you know this is Fess Up. I'm gonna call it how I call it. Like, now niggas wanna be Uncle Luke's and shit. Like, I'm just like, you giving up. Uncle Luke can't pay the bills forever. Strippers cannot pay the fucking bills for fucking ever, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
No, bro. Because I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired.
I'm not going front, P. That's why I love you, because no matter what anybody could say about you, whatever, you do a lot for the culture. You let niggas come to your crib. Niggas done fucked up your crib. You done cook for people. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's even outside of that. It's just because I know the style that we got, bro. We got one. I get it. And no disrespect to a lot of the street dancers out there, but flexing has one of the most unique styles of street dancing, bro. Hands fucking down. Hands fucking down. So it's like for me to see, no disrespect again, for me to see niggas like no disrespect, even when Omarion came on the scene, I felt like Ghost fucked that package up. And yeah, the BSV niggas in here, and I don't give a fuck. Like, he fucked that package up. He let Omarion come and basically put a condom on niggas, fuck niggas raw, and then left the condom there.
Yep.
Like, you feel me? Real nigga shit. Like, I felt like he fucked that package all the way up. Yep. Because Omarion could have bought, not even because they don't, BSV don't claim flexing, but the alleyway for it through the broke up scene could have been made.
That's a fact.
Could have been made. Because I wouldn't have been doing shit with that nigga till he signed the contract. You gotta have some of my dances in your videos. You gotta host at least 5 louds. Something like you got or judge. Something you gotta make your face known. But niggas just be so, and I don't care how niggas feel, because I'm Peachez and I'ma talk how I talk.
Right.
Niggas be sucking dick so much, trying to be the first nigga to say I did this, that they fuck the business part of this shit up. That can really get niggas ahead.
Yep. And then you got opportunities that come in, and then when the opportunities come in, whichever way it come into which group, you always got that one person that's trying to suck all the opportunities for themselves.
I see where you going with this.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Because I see you have a beef. And I don't like, you know me, I'm Fess, so we talk about everything. I don't care how nobody fucking feel. But what is your beef with Reed? Because I feel like you were giving that to him. I feel like you were. I'm like, we're not gonna close the eye. We're not gonna act like we don't know who the elephant in the fucking room is.
I mean, Reed, I just don't like people that's just like, they just don't, you know what I'm trying to say, one day they're cool and the next day they're not cool. You know what I'm trying to say?
What I will say to that is, much shout outs, because everybody feel like I don't like Reed. And it's not that I don't like Reed. Because even though he did what he did, or he does what he do, he still had made a lot of lanes for a lot of flexers.
Right.
I won't say the culture, because he was selective with who he chose.
Right.
You feel me? So I won't say.
Let me tell you about that weird shit though. Like, for instance, he threw a battle fest in California, LA, right? And I come there, right? So now we sitting down. He goes on the microphone, make some noise, everybody. We got Ringmaster Nugget in the house. Whoa, crowd go crazy. I'm right there next to Nugget. Make some noise. We got Ringmaster Slick in the house. Whoa. Everybody go crazy. I'm right next to Nugget. Everybody make some noise. We got Kid Strobe in the house.
So you was waiting for him to call your name?
How the fuck you call Kid Strobe name before you call my name in a battle fest?
You feel like at that time your name was out there for you to be, for him to have said.
This was Battle Fest Extreme, when he started doing the Battle Fest Extreme shit.
Okay. When he got with the caffeine shit.
Yeah, this is the first the first and second caffeine shit he did. And to me, that's when I feel like that weird shit it's no unity within the flex culture, because to me that's weird. I can't deny off of what my body felt inside, and inside my body just told me that's weird, because vice versa, I don't give a fuck who it is outside of my culture. I'm for the culture. I'm not calling nobody over Reem name first. If I see Reem, no matter if I got beef with him or not, I wouldn't do that, because I'm for the culture.
So you feel like he wasn't for the culture at the time?
I meant probably not for the culture, but I don't see why you calling Kid Strobe name and you not calling Vibez.
Oh man.
Just seemed pretty weird. Just seemed pretty weird to me. But one reason why I would never really like look at him, look down upon him, or really discredit him, or you know what I'm trying to say.
I tell people, as much as we may not like him, as much as we might not like what he does or what he has done, or everybody's different opinions of how he has moved with them, he still has a major impact on the flex culture, because of him introducing the flex culture really to the world. He was the one that really, outside of flex in Brooklyn, nobody to the new culture 2000 and up, you feel me? He introduced the flex culture to the world on a whole nother scene. So I will give him that. I will give him that hands down. He opened the doors to the white people. And I will say it. No disrespect. But he did.
And another reason why I would never discredit that man is off of the simple fact of he came to my mother's funeral. You know what I'm trying to say? Respect. I always gotta give him respect for that. And that's a big thing. You know what I'm trying to say? No one from the flex community at all, whether they knew or not, they didn't come. But I vividly remember Reem and Miss James coming, you know what I'm trying to say, to my mom's funeral and stuff. So I would never discredit that man just off the strength that he did that. And that's set in stone forever. He did that. You know what I'm trying to say? So
but alongside of that, he's a bloodsucker. No, I'm just playing.
So boom. So let's get back to the story. So basically, Ringmasters wanted Sheik, and Sheik, he didn't want to leave Surface, but we from the hood. In his brain, Sheik is looking like these niggas is booking jobs. They down with agency. I don't know, Surface. I think I'm about to turn Ring.
Y'all wasn't even putting in no work like that. Like,
Sheik was.
But like I said, y'all, keyword, y'all, not one person out the crew.
Right. Y'all. So let me tell you how I became Ringmasters. Because when Sheik became Ringmasters, he basically said shit turned into a reggae dog.
Hold on. Okay. Go. Now we back. Now what happened?
That shit turned into a whole reggae dog.
Now I can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
No, it's not you. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Fucking rating me and shit.
Give me a second, Vibes. Okay. Technical difficulties at the stew. You feel me? Shit. Okay, we back. You can hear me? Oh, it's wildin', it's wildin', it's wildin'. Come on, they gotta get a better one than that, man.
That shit sound like somebody getting a haircut.
Nah, ain't no there we go. We don't go nowhere with that sound. Hell no, we don't go nowhere.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear him still. It's not you, it's us.
I'll put it back in the computer. You got it.
Yeah, come on. You fucking the show up. Put it back in the computer, dog.
You got it.
Put it back in the computer, dog. Okay, we back. You can hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So boom. So Sheik, when they offered a proposition for Sheik to become Ringmasters, Sheik basically said, I'm not turning Ringmasters if Vibez can't come along.
Oh, so it was a duo. It was a tag team. So he tag team niggas and forcefully got you on there. That's what it was. He forcefully got you on there because you might have waited. You might have had to wait.
Oh, I damn sure.
So wait. This was after. Wait. So I'm confused. Was this before Weenies or after Weenies?
I think this is before Weenies. Weenies was NLS.
No, because Weenies became Ring for a minute too.
Yeah, I know. I remember. This was.
So were you Ring when Weenies was Ring, or this was after?
Yeah, I was Ring. I was Ring when he was Ring. I just don't remember if he was already Ring. I think he was Ring after. I'm not gonna lie. I think he was NLS, and then he became Ringmasters, and I think he turned back NLS.
Yeah, he did after niggas did some fuckboy shit. When niggas came back from Italy, I heard. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard.
I try to stay out the loop.
Now niggas want to stay out the loop.
You know
Now niggas want to stay out the loop.
I just try to come in. I try to be.
So
cool
like,
vibe.
what is your vibe on? Like, I see you doing your thing now. I see you doing music now. We gonna play some of that in a minute. We gonna play some of your music and drop some of that so the people could hear. But like, how did you even get into that? Like, what made you even
into music?
Yeah, what made you want to say? Because I no disrespect, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like everybody and their mother is getting into music these days.
Well, my brother is the one who really makes music, and he's fucking nice as shit. The same one I talked about.
Say like makes music, like creates it like a Ryan Leslie of music.
Nah, like he write.
Oh, okay. Because
You know
when you say make, I'm thinking Ryan Leslie, the keys.
Nah, he'll play a track for you, and he'll sound like a straight Caribbean, straight from Yard, and then he'll play another track for you, and it'll sound like a straight hip hop New York rapper, and his accent is super authentic. You know what I'm trying to say, when he's chatting too. You know, remember I told you I come from a talented family. My family was already into music. My father was in a band. I played instruments. I didn't play the guitar. I played the piano. I played the bass guitar. I've been already making beats from 16 years old. You know what I'm trying to say? I was never rapping and stuff, but I was already making beats on FL and stuff because I was into crumping. So I was still heavy into hip hop because I'm from New York, and crumping is hip hop. Jay Dilla, Mad Lib, MF Doom, you know what I'm trying to say, Tribe Called Quest, Busta Rhymes, all these people, like, I was into that heavy from crumping, so I was making real actual hip hop beats and stuff. And I started, being that I was making beats and stuff, I started making like little reggae tunes and all of that stuff. But then I lost my computer when I was like 16 or 17 years old, and I had over 100 songs. I lost all them shits. And then I kind of just stood away from it, I was deterred. I'm looking like 100 beats just gone. You know what I'm trying to say? Out of all them 100 beats, I only got one beat to this day, and that's an accident. I accidentally have it because I sent it to mad people when I was making beats, but I sent it to that one to my sister, and my sister still had that beat in her email, and she had sent it to me like when I had like years later. I'm like, oh shit. So I wanted to start making music and stuff because I feel like dancers don't have a fucking voice. I don't like how artists treat dancers, and I feel like we're more talented than a lot of.
Is that coming because you are on the scene now? Like,
yeah, my experience and stuff, seeing how artists treat dancers and all of that shit.
And that's one of the reasons why I have my platform for dancers to speak out. Like I tell people, if I ever, not even if, because I'm manifesting and claiming it. When I get there, like I want to do a Grammys and American Awards, but I don't give a fuck about the artists. I want to be backstage talking to the performers, because I mean, yeah, the artist makes the song, but without the performers, there will be no show. I say that all the time, and I feel like the performers don't get the credit for it. Like what they just did to Chris Brown was ridiculously insane. Like, you feel me? Have all these dancers come out, fly, or he flew all these dancers out on his budget to come and do his show and make this one of the most epic moments in TV history. And because like y'all still mad over this Rihanna shit, get the fuck over it. Like another.
Meanwhile, Blueface over there beating up his girl.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about that situation. Like real talk, like no disrespect to anyone, but it's just
now,
like
I'm using it as an example.
Yeah, but I feel like nowadays people do anything to get viral. People do anything to just say to have a name. So, like, if that's what you want to do to have a name and have that label, then hey, whatever floats your fucking boat, ahoy! But at the same time, Like, you feel me? At the same time, it's just like I'm over the scene. I'm over it. So it's
Right.
just like, so like, how did you even like? Now I see you, and it's crazy because I feel like with this production that you're doing right now, I feel like this is the first time I've seen a production with multiple, I mean, multiple flex dancers in it from all different angles, from even people that merge flexing with what they've done. Like, I've seen it. Like, I didn't even know it's so many of y'all in this Wyndham Hotel production now. Like, you got Nugs, you got my son that used to be with Storyboard. I can't think of his name right now, but he got the crazy hair, and people think he's gay, but he's actually not gay though.
It's my sad boy.
I think that's his name. And then
yeah,
and then you got Arsenal. Then you got Hassim. Then you got, who else y'all got?
Havoc.
Who else y'all got?
And then we got Android.
Oh wow, you got Android.
And then we got another kid. He's from Atlanta and stuff. He mixes popping with flexing, but his sister dates Marvelous.
Okay. So that's Marvelous. No, not even dates. That's his wife.
Correct.
Let's get that correct. Ain't no dating over there. That man has a whole family. Yeah, right. Wife and children. God bless him. Shout out to Marvelous and his wife. He's taken, guys. So y'all listening, he's not dating anyone. That man has a ring on his finger.
Right.
Till death do us part on that. So yeah. With the kids. Ain't no, and he's happily married. So yeah. So wow. So y'all have eight people that represent flexing. And like, do y'all do flexing, or is it like a choreographed thing that y'all incorporate? Is it like a freestyle thing for you guys, or is it incorporated with
it's kind of like storytelling, and it's kind of
what is it about though? Because it looks interesting as fuck. So what is the show about?
I'm not really supposed to say anything about the show outside the show because they wanted to keep it like basically saying like they want people to not know
watch it.
Exactly type shit.
My bad.
You know what I'm trying to say? But if y'all go on YouTube and type in the Wynn Hotel Awakening and stuff, it's a trailer that'll show you about this show. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's a storyline that basically what we doing it is kind of like we're telling story through characters.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so for instance, I'm a tree.
So basically what Reg is trying to do with the armory.
I don't know what Reg is doing with the army, honestly.
No. Reg is doing that like he does it, but he does it like with live music, because I went to the show. Like, and
is it an actual storyline? Like a
no, I don't know. Like, that was the part that confused me. Because I was confused about that. Shout out to my sis Sweetie for that word. Because I was really confused about like, I didn't know like what, like, out of nowhere it was like I went to support my puss, and shout out to Ivy. She was doing her thing, and I went to the show, and I sat there, and I'm at the show, I'm looking at the show, and you have a live band, like a live orchestra, not even band, because an orchestra is different from a band. People don't know that. But you have a live orchestra playing, and then you have I think it was like 6 or 7 of them doing different body movements to the orchestra. And then out of nowhere, I was falling asleep. The nigga came out nowhere singing, and it woke me the fuck up. And I was like, where the fuck did this nigga come from? Like, where the fuck? He got a wife beater on, tight jeans, Balenciagas on, like,
shut the fuck
up. And I'm like, wait a minute, fuck is going on? How does he incorporate with them in the back? But listen, I'm sorry.
I never saw the show.
Listen, I love what some of them do. Listen, y'all know me. I'm going to keep it tall. I'm Fess up. I love what some of them do. Some of them look like they're just standing there doing nothing, but just doing the minimal. Some of them are really going mad. Some of them are like, listen, this shit, you get what I show you. You're going to like it anyway because you don't know what the fuck we're doing. So whatever I show you, you're going to think is magnificent regardless. But yeah, out of that, I enjoyed myself because certain people, like I really enjoyed Ivy. I really enjoyed Slick. I really enjoyed Kwame. I really enjoyed Droid. Banks went crazy. I can't even think of Deidre. She had moments for me. She had moments for me. I don't know if it was just the show that I went to that night, that it was just like, okay, you just gonna stand there and give us arms? Like, you Deidre, bitch. Like, let's use my French, but it's like, I want to see some shit.
Do you think she wasn't really able to tap into her element because of the music?
Nah, I don't think so, because I feel like Deidre as a dancer itself can take you there. Her style itself can hit any beat. So I don't know. Maybe I got her. It was the last show. I don't know, because I went to see the last show. So maybe I got her on the last show, and it was just like, all right, it's the last show. I'm done with this shit.
This is recent.
Yeah, the show was just like what? I think October I went to see it.
Oh
October,
shit!
September.
I didn't even know that shit was going on.
Yeah, it was at the Armory. I paid my ticket because my boo Ivy was in there, so I had to go support the puss. And yeah, like, so I went, like, and did you, like, there's a lot that's been going on, you know? And how do you feel about the scene now, though, bro? Like, how do you feel about the Bone Breakers and the dancers now?
I feel like there's just no unity.
I don't feel like there's no unity. I just feel like our dance world is
I wouldn't say
it's
no structure.
Bro, fuck the structure. Our dance world is going down the drain. Nobody wants to say this, but I'm saying it firsthand. Flexing is going down the drain. Now, not saying that, I'm talking about as the culture. Flexing name will always be out there because you have people like you, Mark, Nugget, Slick, Hobby, X. You feel me? You have people out Bones now that he's an artist. Like, you have all these people doing their thing still. So the flexing name will never die. But the culture itself is shitty. That shit is a butthole. That shit is going down the shitter. Like,
I feel like the culture, what they need to do is stop fucking battling each other and invest.
No, bro, I say that. This is why I don't care about going to the battle scene no more. Because it's like, how many times are y'all gonna put the same people against the same people? Like, let's get out there and tackle the people that are coming and taking our shit.
Yes.
Like, how many times? No disrespect, but it's like, even like, and people about to kill me for this. I love Zilla. You feel me? Zilla and probably Zilla and now Off the Grid is probably the only two things still that we got coming out of New York. Mm-hmm. You feel me? For the battle scene where flexing started from Brooklyn. That's the only two things we got fucking going for ourselves, which is fucking pitiful. That's one. Two, on top of that, like I said, I love Zilla, but I felt like that lineup that they had could have been way, way better. Way better. I feel like y'all are Zilla. Y'all but outside of Kiana and the mod, shout out to the mod. Outside of Kiana, no disrespect, Kiana and Zilla are the only two that you can look forward to a real matchup battle. But this one that just passed, I don't know. I wasn't feeling the lineup at all.
Right.
Like, no disrespect. I feel like they could have gave somebody, no disrespect, y'all about to kill me, and I don't care. But I feel like they could have gave Wiz somebody way better than Kevin. Like Keenan, I don't need Kevin, Kenan. I don't like y'all could have gave somebody way better than him. No shade.
Doing good?
I heard he went mod. But
when he's in his bag, he's in his bag.
Bro, but it takes him too long to get there. I mean, I'm sorry. It takes him too long to get there. Like, so, I mean, I didn't watch it. I saw clips of it because I was outside. It's my birthday weekend. So I was outside. But outside of that, I just felt like the lineup. And then y'all bringing people that it's like, why, bro? No disrespect, but nobody wants to see Teddy battle, bro. Nobody. Right. Teddy is outside a party promoter.
Wait, what? Teddy battled?
They had him going against Repo, and he didn't show up as usual.
What the hell?
Like, I was just over that. I was over it. I was over it, bro. I was over it.
I love the bro Teddy, but I'm not trying to go to Zilla Madison and watch him battle.
Exactly. Like, that's not the place I want to see Teddy, bro. No disrespect. No disrespect. I don't want to go to Zilla and see Kevin. I don't. I really don't. I just feel like there's so much other people. No disrespect. I feel like there's other people representing our style better than the flexes we have right now, which is fucking ridiculous to me.
That's a fact.
I mean, no disrespect. The only people right now that we really have for flexing is X, because X is part of Brooklyn Nets. Shout out to X and the Nets for that. So he's able to showcase. He's part of their hype squad. So he's able to showcase flexing on another platform. Outside of X, you know, Bones is doing his thing now. He's branching out. Shout out to Bones. He's on I saw him on a website. And he's dancing, promoting shoes and stuff like that. Outside of that, who else is there? See, from the flexing scene, not niggas that came and learned. That's new generation.
My thing is, when it comes to the flex community,
story. I said new generation, bro. New generation. I'm not talking about the storyboards. I'm not talking story been putting on. And people been thinking he's a weirdo. He got his little weird ass moments. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Storyboard just need to stay. He just needs to stay away from weed, and he's good.
It's not even that. Fuck the weed. He needs the weed because he don't take his fucking meds.
No, so if he don't, I saw him be regular, and he take a one puff, and he turns into another person.
I don't know. See, everybody has their different versions of story. Like, I know story. I love story when he smokes. I feel like he's more level-headed. You can talk to him.
I honestly feel like when he's around certain people, y'all know how to control him, and he not only
I know how to control.
He wants to be.
And it's not even it's not even about the control because he's so grown. Nobody got to control him. It's all about just understanding him and know how to move with him. Certain things you got to know how to speak the story. You got to know how to bring him down from certain levels. Just by speaking to him and talking to him, nah, bro, you're a weirdo. Like, he's not a weirdo, bro. There's a lot of fucking weirdos in this flex world that y'all niggas is cuffing. Like, man, that's y'all bitch, that's y'all nigga. Like, so like I said,
last I spoke to him, he was sounding amazing.
All it takes is for people to understand him. That's it. That's all it is. Like, that's all it is.
But I feel like, as far as the community, I feel like what needs to be done is everybody, whoever is taking flexing serious, needs to learn and know how to invest in themselves. I got to where I got in life is because,
and I think that's fucked up. And I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up. I came from nowhere investing in niggas I didn't even know. Just because I wanted to be part of a movement that can really shake the fucking world if we wake the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I did it with nothing, wanting nothing back in return. Just wanting, fuck the culture, just wanting to see black people, especially the black men, because I have 4 boys. So especially the black men, not outside, dancing, is not, no disrespect, bro. I just went, shout outs to no, not ladies of hip hop. Shout out the girls we went to in Jersey. Shout outs to the Jersey scene, bro. When I tell you, bro, that is one scene. Every scene got they naga. But that is one scene, bro. When I went, the boys wasn't afraid to. It wasn't no man. Oh, no man to do that. No man. It was niggas free spirited, dancing, vibing, and going zod, bro.
Yeah.
Going crazy. Like this hip shit comes from Jersey, bro.
Oh,
everybody
yeah,
thinking it's
sure.
a TikTok dance. It's not a TikTok dance. It comes from Jersey, bro.
Jersey.
It comes from Jersey Club. And I got them coming up here too to talk about, you feel me? And shout outs to the Lady Sters, the Lab Sisters. Mm-hmm. I went there. It was their event. And it was just enlightened to see boys, bro. Young boys. Not, and they the one that should be on no homo shit. More than grown ass niggas that we got in our flex world that niggas can't do something for no man. And no man, bro, is dance.
Right.
That's just like niggas that dance ballet. They're in tights, bro. They're getting money to dance in tights and slippers. So if no man, then no man forget that bread.
Storyboard took ballet.
That's why he's so nice, bro. That's why he's able to elevate on his feet and learn how to balance his equilibrium the way he does.
Yep, that's a fact.
People don't understand that point. This is why I tell people, y'all have to get, if y'all taking, and I'm glad that you did go mainstream, bro, because I feel like you going mainstream helped you even get your craft crazier, because now you're getting choreo. You're getting all these elements that make you even though you understood the beat, but it makes you understand the beat even more now. To the point where, it's crazy.
And like I was saying, the reason why I was able to even stay in that field to even manifest those things is because I was able to invest in myself as a dancer, meaning I was going out, street performing, making money, and I was able to pay my bills. You know what I'm trying to say? Make sure I had clothes that looked applaudable when I went to these auditions, where I'm not looking bummy at these auditions, making sure my rent is paid. You know what I'm trying to say? Not giving up on myself and going back home and don't have to pay rent and living for free and spending all my money on fucking weed. No, I put weed to, I'm about to hit 4 months sober, no alcohol. I put the drinking down, I put the weed down, and I'm focused on what I need to take care of. And I'm not spending money on things that's not beneficial to me right now or to my future. You know what I'm trying to say? And to me,
I need a spliff.
To me, but to me, everybody works different. I know what works for me. You know what I'm trying to say? Weed makes me lazy. Some people has a lot of energy, and weed brings them down to the right amount of energy that's perfect for their work. You know what I'm trying to say? And also, you have these casting sites where you can submit yourself on these jobs. And to me, I see a lot of these dancers, y'all spend $40, $60, $70 on an eighth of weed, but yet you want to spend $40 a month on a casting site that you can submit yourself for commercials, music videos, tours. You know what I'm trying to say?
And so what is this site?
They got sites like LA Casting, Central Casting, you know what I'm trying to say? Vegas have their own sites. I just found out some websites just recently. New York have their own casting sites. All you got to do is look up casting sites and type in the state that you live in.
Right, but you have some sites that are bogus, bro. Well, we lost him again.
Oh my God.
Okay, he's back. That's your phone. Yeah, okay. That's him on the other line. We got like 10, 20 minutes. Yo. Vibez, are you there? Vibez, are you there? Okay, well, take him out for right now till we get him back, bro. So yeah, like I was saying, before we get Vibez up so we can wrap up the show. I had an amazing weekend this weekend. Here you go. You're back?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I was just saying we got like 15 minutes before we wrap up. Can we drop one of his songs real fast?
You gotta email the songs.
Okay, so look. You gotta email us the songs because
I can't email it because they said that the file is too long. That's why I texted to you. Can you email it from your phone?
I tried. The file is too long as well to email it because it's not coming up as what you needed to come up. MP3 when you download it through your phone.
It's coming up as an MP4. That's what it's doing.
No, it's coming up as an AMR. He says.
AMR.
So you got to make sure you send it to me. So if you send it to me MP3, I always keep it in rotation with the songs that I do during the week when I do my shows. So I always
see if I can find it.
I always keep it in rotation. Your picture is going. Oh, you searching something. That's why.
I'm trying to see because it's going to keep on saying it's too big to email. Yep, it's saying file is too big to email. Let me see something. Hold on, let me try
we gonna find. Yeah, we gonna find a way because I got 10 minutes, so I'm just trying to wrap this up with you. We gonna talk and find a way so I can keep them in the stream and play them in the middle of my shows for you. And we gonna do a part 2 to this because you feel me. I'm trying to. We got to work together to help our culture out, man. We all got to come together to help each other. We can't see no picture of you, but yeah.
I'm trying to figure out to see if I could.
Bro, don't figure it out now. I just told you we'll figure that out. Yeah, after the show, because I only got 15 minutes left with you on the radio. Yeah, so salute to you too. So yeah. So where can they follow you at? Like you said, you're doing music. When will your music be out?
Right. So my music will be out, I would say January for sure. I was trying to get it.
On all platforms?
On all platforms.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? I was trying to get it to have it out by this live and stuff, but I had to take care of a lot of other stuff and because there's a lot of things that
so are you in Vegas right now? Yeah, for the show.
Yeah, I'm
in Vegas. How long is the show for?
This shit, it was 18-month contract. We had 6 months rehearsal. We just finished rehearsal, so the show just started. We just did 1 month out of the 8 months that's out of the 12 months that's left. So we probably got like 11 more months. But if they like you and stuff, they're gonna give you an opportunity to re-sign for another year. So if they offer to resign me for another year, I'm taking that next year. Fuck.
Hell yeah, you better take that residency.
Why would I leave this show to what? Start auditioning again?
Right. That don't make no sense. That can be a permanent gig. Just
you
like the dancers that dance at, like Mark has a permanent gig. Because
Mark
he's with the residency with Usher. Right? Exactly. Shout outs to Mark in the residency with Usher. No funny shit. One of my cons want to go for her birthday, and it's like $600 a show, bro.
Yeah,
that's shitty seats.
Yep.
I said, wow, that's crazy. But when will it be out by January on all platforms?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So besides that, we can look forward to you. Are you done with the battle scene?
For right now, for sure. It's like
if it's not bringing the bag. If it's not bringing the bag, basically.
If it's not bringing the bag, like if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Is there anyone that you want, that you feel like you haven't battled, that you just need before you hang it up?
I feel like if I was to ever battle again, it was a battle that I want to battle and stuff. Mm-hmm. I would say it would be the Killer or X.
Killer or X? No disrespect, I love Killer, but I feel like you've advanced way more than Killer has.
Oh, for sure. It's personal.
Okay.
I'm dead looking for a Killer song with the Knox right now.
Like, why is it personal?
Because he always got a problem with me for no fucking reason.
Oh, so it's first you just want to shut them. You want to shut them down forever.
Yeah, man. And X, I want to battle him. If I was to ever battle him, not in the sense of just because I just want to battle him. I just feel like that's a battle that everybody always been waiting for.
Yeah, and it needs to happen. It
And
needs to
I
happen.
feel like that
So
would be just
Kiana,
like
yeah,
it would be.
Kiana, start getting the budget together for Vibes. Well, that's the listen. Outside of that, and no disrespect, and I tell people this all the time, like what I'm doing on the side, what I'm trying to put together right now on the side is not about to be in competition with anybody because I'm not trying to do that. Everybody's like, P, get your own shit, get your own battle scene, get your own battle scene. I don't do that, and I'm keeping it a buck and no shade to nobody. If I get my own battle scene, it'll be over for a lot of shit. So I let people have their lane. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I really let people have their lane to do what they do because I'm really outside with the dancers though.
Right.
I'm at shows, like I pay my money to go places because I know that's where the network is. I know that's where I can get my name further. People gonna be amazed at who I got coming on the show in the upper, like, and I'm talking to people that got major following that's on the dance scene. Like,
Right.
you feel me? And I'm trying to tap in with them to see how they could tap in with us street dancers for us all to build and put a big venue together that we all can eat from. See, that's
Right.
the thing. Everybody's focusing, no disrespect, on these little street dances, but they can't bring you the bag. Us battling each other cannot bring us the bag. This little band, no disrespect, but this little band that Zilla Madness is throwing at you, that's money. But if you got real bills, it's not money. You
Not
feel
money.
what I'm saying? So if you got kids, it's not money. If you got car, house note, car insurance, car note, it's not money. So like I'm saying, these dancers that's out there can really bring niggas the bag that they looking for. That they're getting 5K a show and they're getting 10K a show because these shows are really happening. This is why Le Twin can live off of their craft because they're getting the bag. For you think they just come in a battle for a measly $1,000, $2,000? They not coming to battle for that.
That's why they gotta change their mindset.
Yeah, everybody, the mindset is crazy for our flexible, bro. And that's why I speak the way I speak, because I really be trying to get people to change the way they think when it comes to our culture. Change the way they think when it comes to moving in our culture. Like if everybody wasn't so, I did this or I'm nice, and our culture could have been way further on. Everybody's got their dick between their legs. So you feel me? Everybody got their hand out. I do shit with asking niggas for nothing, bro. And if a lot of niggas to start doing that, our culture would have been way further. But everybody wants to get paid for something and not just helping somebody else come back. Regardless, God's gonna bring you your blessing back. Whether that person come back and tell you thank you, or even put you on and say, yo, this person was the reason why I got it, it don't matter. Because if you're doing it. Like, people don't just genuinely like to see people emerge no more, which is sad and fucking crazy. But I gotta wrap up the show, bro. It was definitely nice meeting you. So meeting you, talking to you. January, what is it? A full album?
I'm gonna have not the full EP done by January, but I'm gonna have
a couple of singles that you dropped.
A couple of singles and stuff, some FDM tracks that I'm definitely working on for sure.
Okay,
you know what I'm gonna have more music outside of FDM, but right now I'm steady focused on FDM because I feel like those are the first songs that I want to do visuals and videos to. You know what I'm trying to say? That I'm gonna invest and have it put on certain platforms. I already got people who work in the media market where they put your music where it needs to be. The Spotify playlists, you know, I'm trying to say SoundCloud, the YouTube views, they're gonna get certain DJs to play your shit, like people like Desert Storm, all of these people. You know what I'm trying to say? It's
Desert Storm, my sis Charm on Desert Storm.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's really just having good quality stuff. that when it gets played on the right platform, it's going to get that proper feedback. You know what I'm trying to say? Because my main goal is really to put on for the culture. You know what I'm trying to say?
Should,
and give dancers a voice. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like people like I'll give you an example like Travis Scott. Whoever make his fucking videos is fucking dope ass shit. The visuals is retarded. But all Travis Scott is doing through the video is walking through the video. That's all he's doing.
Right.
If you would give somebody like a flex dancer that same budget with those same people who's editing that video and stuff, it would look 10 times more fucking crazy.
I feel like a lot of people just start up shit, and because they don't have the right backing, some people think they know it all. They don't have the right business mindset. They fuck it up. Right. But I know you chilling. You look like you vibing like you always do, man. Definitely you've been putting on, bro. Definitely see you out here putting out your pain. Definitely see you putting in the pain, doing what you do. You feel me? And niggas really appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work, nigga. Make sure you send me them songs properly so I can have it in rotation. You feel me? Only it'll be dropped only here before you drop it January. Definitely keep doing your thing. I swear, before the 8 months, before y'all finish up this residency, I'm going to make it to Vegas to see y'all show. You can give me some tickets. Let me know. I'll pop out on a whole Fess up tip. And come,
you know, you good at the crib over here.
We'll do the whole media backstage with the dancers. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk. We're gonna talk and try to get something together to get that exposure for the dancers and get that exposure for the entertainment. So
and that battle.
And we go. Oh, here you go. You know, BSG over there. But all right, bro, man. Safety out there. Keep doing your thing. Looking forward to great things from you. Thanks for checking in with me. Thanks for talking to me, man. And definitely, I'm definitely coming to Vegas because we mobbing, man.
Pop out.
You already know, bro. Later. Y'all already know we have Vibez in the building tonight. It's about that time to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all so much for checking in with me. I had a great time today. Turn that down just a little bit for me before I take this intro out and we vibe out real fast. So you feel me? I had an amazing weekend this weekend. Shout outs to everybody that popped out. I just want to send a special thank you to my sister Kenya and my bro Tiggy. They did amazing for me. My dinner was amazing at Taj. Had a dinner at Taj this weekend. My birthday's Wednesday. I leave out literally in a couple of hours because my son turns 21 literally in an hour. My baby turns 21. I'm mad excited. So we got to put that scales on before I dip. And definitely, you feel me? I get on the plane literally in a couple of hours to go to Cancun. I'm taking my baby to Cancun. So shout out to the single mothers. God is good all the time. He made a way. I'm taking my baby to Cancun. So you feel me? We not doing no Airbnb, taking pictures on live. We outside. I'm teaching my kids how to stamp their passports. You heard? But shout outs to Zilla Madness. I heard y'all had an amazing event. Shout outs to, before I get back to Zilla, shout outs to everybody that came to my dinner. Crystal, to my daughters that came and y'all couldn't get in Ray and Spirit. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Love you, Tweety. I love my sister. My sister sent me some Telfar bags. So for my birthday, thank you, sis, for my gifts. Thank you to my bestie that came out. Thank you to my bro Hits that came out. Thank you to my girl Crystal that came out. We had an amazing time. We turned Taj out. Shout out to Zilla. I heard y'all had an amazing battles. What I would tell y'all is stop giving battles to people that y'all know not gonna show up, bro. Like let's change the element of battling each other and get out there and battle some of these niggas that's doing our shit. You feel me? But yeah, I heard y'all had an amazing event. But I'm mad that everybody's on Facebook talking about the event, and I heard somebody got TKO'd. I don't know if it was true. Somebody got knocked out at Zilla, but I want to know what was the T? Who got knocked the fuck out? So, yeah, I know everybody's like, oh, I had an amazing time in Zilla. Nobody's talking about who got knocked the fuck out. I want to know who got knocked the fuck out, why they got knocked the fuck out. The fuck? That's the drama part of the whole shit. Like, So yeah, you guys have an amazing time. Keep me in your prayers. Don't hate. If you hating on me, it's only gonna bring me more blessings because I am God's child. You know what I mean? You keep God first and everything else second, and everything else will come into play. Skelly, we about to turn up in a fucking hour. You about to be 21, nigga. It's going down. Fess Up with Peachez is lit. You already know. King Coon, here we come. Take us out with some scales, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I saw you walking past, so I had to get to know ya. So I approached ya, came a little closer. Something right, you drove her. When I get it, pin it up, beat it up like a soldier. And I really show cause she kinda low key with it. She kinda mean with it.
Come on, Tata.
Want me make it long, put it all on my swing with it.
Happy birthday, Pookie Bear! Happy birthday to my son, man. Big 21, big 21 as well. She said, call me when you done go. And I beat it up like a bongo. I'm from the trenches, from the jungle. And I saw you looking fast, so I had to get to know y'all. So I approached y'all, came a little closer. Slim big, why you booty on the control? When I get it, pin it up, beat it up like a soldier. Make sure you tap in DTF Radio. It's more shows up here besides me, word. So tap in DTF, man, all day. Come on, Skelly. Let's go, Pookie. Let's go, Pookie Bear. Let's go. Hold on. What? Happy 21, baby boy. 12 o'clock, we lit. You heard? We on our way. Let's go. Turn up so fucking down. My son is Monday. I'm Wednesday, nigga. Let's go.